Now that check switch has finished, let's take a look at it. We can see that we have satellite 119 is okay, 110 is okay, and 129 is okay. We have 3 LMBs. Each LMB is pointed at the appropriate satellite. Next, all we have to do is click Done, and we're back at the screen. We still have a signal strength of 55, which is great. We're going to click Done again, and I'm just going to hit Cancel until we're out of this menu. At this point, the screen says Acquiring Signal. It should take no more than 5 minutes to complete. After it's done doing that, it's going to download the program guide. And after it's downloaded the program guide, you're going to be ready to watch TV. However, we still need to finish up our dish installation. So let's get back over to the dish, tighten everything up, and continue on. Come with me. So now we have our elevation set correctly, our azimuth set correctly, and our skew set correctly. We need to tighten everything up. And all that's left really is these 2 locking nuts right here. That prevents it from rotating. So we'll tighten these up. And be careful not to move it while you're doing that. As you know, as we've gone through the settings of setting this up, a little movement goes a long ways. So we'll tighten both these up so they're nice and snug so that it can't rotate. Now I know I've made it look easy on setting this up, and after you've done it a few times it does get easier, but it is absolutely critical that you get these settings right on. Okay, my elevation was supposed to be 33, it needs to be right on 33. My skew was 110, needs to be right on there. My azimuth, I can just fine tune that in left and right. So everything's tightened up. We can now remove our signal strength meter and put in the connector that came with the dish. I'll go get that. I've got that right over here. This is just a barrel connector. We don't want to leave our signal strength meter out in the rain. And you know, this is a temporary setup. You're camping, so none of this stuff needs to be wrench tight. You know, if it was hooked up at your home for a permanent installation, that's a different thing. But for these purposes, nice and snug with your fingertips is just good. And there we go. We have our dish pointed, we have it tuned in, we got our signal strength meter out of the way. Let's go see what that receiver's doing. I'm glad this happened. It says complete signal loss. I was pretty careful on unhooking the cable. I know I didn't move the dish. This happens occasionally with the receiver after you've hooked it up, after it's been put away for a while. And the easiest way I found around this is to power the receiver off. Wait a second. Power it back on. And now it will acquire the satellite signal again, and you'll be off and running in just a few minutes.